Hello everyone, welcome back. This was my attempt number 1, but it wasn't in focus. So grab yourselves a cup of tea and a picky, and let's go on a little doodling adventure. Right, so we did a creepy gnome chap, forgot his name. What should we do next? We could do, I don't know, haven't planned this one. Suppose I could just draw the same thing again, but I think that would be boring. So let's not do that. What should we draw? Sort of a feminine figure so far. What could we draw? There we go, we got it. We got it. We're going to draw a fawn. Nice. Just realized I'm using a 5B pencil. It's the wrong type for what I plan to do, but that's okay. Fawns are kind of naughty looking, so give them a little bit of a cheeky smile. And we'll do long eyebrows as well, because they're cool. And the rest we're going to make it up as we go, because who needs plans, eh? Who needs plans? So I hope you're all doing really well. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're an old friend of the channel, welcome back. It's good to see you. Okay. I think the eye's a little bit big, but that's okay. We'll just say that's stylish, stylized, and it's not because I don't know how to draw sometimes. Nice. And sketch for the nose was a little bit big, so we're just smalling. Yeah, we're smalling it. Well, that's way creepier than I was hoping for. Okay. Nice. Actually got some okay lines there. I struggle drawing left eyes, so let's pretend this is part of the drawing and not because of my incompetence as an artist. And we'll just cover that eye there. And then we'll be like, oh no, I didn't get to draw that one. Bummer. Cool. Gosh, really creepy looking. On top of the lid. Yep. Cool. Nice. So I hope you're all doing really well. And you're having a nice week. And sorry I haven't been around very much. I've been caught up in life and doing all sorts. But thank you for joining me here today, and I hope you're doing okay, wherever you are. Cool. Ugh, creepy. There was a doggy outside having a little bark. Which I must admit, I've had some strange weather here lately, but today it's actually turned out really nice. Even though it was hailing earlier. I had a bit of a windy storm, and then now it's actually lovely outside. So after I do this drawing, as long as I haven't put this one out of focus as well, I'm going to go outside and potter about. Hello, mate. So my dog's come to say hello. You're well, all right then. My dog is gone. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool. Oh, that was a terrible line. We'll just add that as hair. There we are. No more will ever know. The perfect plan. Oh no, I did that for the purpose of knowing to draw the eye, and then I've made a terrible mistake. Okay. So where would it be? I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm the only. Oh, it's not quite right, does it? Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm the only one that struggles, but drawing the opposite eye than the one I'm used to just looks. It's really bizarre. I think the fact that I've put this hair in has actually made it look weirder. Doesn't matter. It's just a bit of drawing. Just a bit of practice. That's alright if it's not quite right. And to do. You know what? I'm not sure about these ginormous horns that I've done. Well, horn. Maybe it'd be sweeter if it's kind of like that. Something like that. Perfect. Not super interesting, but I think it looks okay. There's this other ear down here. Kind of like that. And then something like this. Nice. Feels a little bit of a, not so much a symbol, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, to the image, because we're using a mumble system. It just seems a simple drawing. Maybe sometimes that's okay. And if any of you are doing any drawing in the background, or been doing any drawing in general, hope it's going really well. And if you're just chilling, a nice cuppa, good on you. Cool. And we'll do the other horn here. Ooh, how does it look like? Ooh, I forgot. Cool. Cool. And we'll do sort of a ripped shirt here. Almost like vines maybe, and a bit more naturey. Kind of like that. Maybe have like a little leaf there and a little branch, little twig here. Cool little berry. Put little berries there. Kind of creepy. Was it meant to be creepy? And we're going to do everyone's worst thing. I'm going to do a box around the drawing, but not contain it. Always like doing this. Always like the idea of the image just trying to get out, trying to escape a little bit. Don't know, I think it's more interesting. Like that. Cool, 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 cool. And then we'll give a little collarbone here, down there. Nice, and then should we do some shading? We don't really do much shading here, do we? So let's have a little play around and what can we shade? I think the lines would be too harsh if I line up. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's fine. So a little line here, kind of doing the people's eyebrow sort of thing. Cool, and then a bit more hair here. Cool. That would do. Right, should we do another one? I've got loads of time. Let's do another one. What is that? Oh, it's the horn. Okay. Let's do this one without any planning at all. Leaving sort of there. What should we draw? I don't have a rubber. I do have a rubber. Very dirty rubber. Let's get rid of this. And what should we draw in its stead? While I think of that, cup of tea. Correction, a cold cup of tea. Right. We got enough room. Put him over here. Do it here, I think. Okay. Cool. Cool. How should we do this? Don't worry, I've got a plan. Almost. Almost have a plan. Almost a plan. So, I like to pretend I'm concentrating really hard on the image itself, but I've got a little dog hair in my mouth. I think I'm trying to tease it out. Sorry, that's probably TMI. Oh, we're going to draw something we've never drawn on here, ever. Maybe. Depends if I forget what I was going to draw and then do something else. Don't worry, it will make sense, hopefully soon. Maybe it won't though, I don't really know. Cool. Cool, I forgot I was on a video, I'm so sorry. Just here, doodling. Right, okay. We have to give the cloak just enough movement and shadow that it sort of has that sort of front and back aesthetic, but we don't want to put too much in it because I feel like it will lose its shape if we do. But that one we can do a nice big one because it's kind of flipping back, as it makes sense. Cool. And then this bit's going to come forward. I need to make this more obvious. There we go. Kind of like that. Right. And what do we want his hair kind of? Yeah, it's kind of flying off in the wind here. Right, so that's kind of cool. Very comic booky, kind of noir. Kind of cool. Right, there we go. And then there should be it's windy outside again. The weather needs to chill out. Just relax for a little bit. And then should be holding. Don't know. Come back to that in a second. Cool. Oh, you know, he needs a scarf, doesn't he? And there were like frazzly bits on the ends. Like that. That's kind of cool. And then that one underneath. Kind of more coming forward on itself. Like that. That's so cool. I don't know what to draw. It's got like wraps around his hands. That makes sense. And then thigh, knee. Let's do a little bit of shadow. Not too much. And then this is sort of the back of his trousers, so give him some rips. And then the underside of the shoe, do like a grippy bit. It's kind of like Chelsea boots, so and then because I've done this bit a little bit too close, I have to do it underneath, I think, or yeah, I think that's fine. So he's kind of got his thigh lifted in front of him, like so. Like so. It's kind of like jumping back, sort of. That makes sense. His Chelsea boots. Like so. I'll put some little dust marks around there as he's kicked it up. I don't know. Oh, you know that's what we can do. I'll do some Castlevanian Belmont whippy stuff. That's kind of cool. We can be a little bit rough with this line. We don't need to get it just right. That's not one of our needs. Just have it kind of rough, like that. And do like a few like little bits coming off, and then a little bit of knot here, like that. We'll do a little knot here. It's kind of like loosened at one point. And then what should be in this hand? His foot's off the page. Go back on, mate. And then do a bit of a shadow here. Nice and rough. Not worried today at all about getting it just right. I think trying to get it just right can actually limit what you can draw a little bit, you know. We'll do a little can, little bent can flying off into the little shadow for the can. And then, what else can we do down here? And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some comic-y stuff here. What I should have done, if I was thinking, right, I could have done the same sort of curvature as the whip itself. But let's see if I can do something similar. There we go. I don't normally draw the boxes before the image. Usually the other way around. More fun to fill the space. Sorry, not fill the space. Frame the space. What I'll do is I'll do it like that. It's kind of got that, we want that noir sort of feeling, you know, like loads of shadows, and then the shadows speak for the drawing itself. It wouldn't be noir without a little bit of that. Cool. Very Judge Dredd, isn't it? It's all that protruding jaw. And then we do lots of little stubble bits. A little bit more than 5 o'clock shadow. Cool, like that. And when you're doing the mustaches, if you're into your comics and you just kind of start, and something I found really useful is don't do lines down on the mustache area. Kind of do them away. Almost you're following this imaginary curve around the mouth. And then as you're coming back, so like if you can imagine the point is here, where the mouth is, and kind of go away in that angle. It goes all the way around. And you know, if you want a hair kind of jumping off the page, that's okay too. I think it's kind of cool actually, because it gives more motion to the image. I don't know. I think that's good advice, but might be crap. And we do a little hair kind of coming entwine in with the smoke itself. And then I need to draw something else here, I think. Oh, I got an idea, yeah. So we can kind of imagine what he stood on. Is it another image facing that way? I think that'd be okay. I think we'll get away with that. I mean, let's make sure the focus is on there. And let's outline this dude a little bit more. Otherwise, he might get a bit lost. This is very rough, but it's kind of cool. Should I have some more of my probably very cold tea? I don't know. Maybe. Let me just do this little bit first, and then I will enjoy my less than tepid cuppa. Cool. So we're drawing a weird angle here. I've moved rooms, so I'm no longer in the teeny tiny little study. Currently in the bedroom. There's a little bit more space. I think a little bit nicer light as well. I don't even have the lamp on, it feels quite nice. And then here, you know what, let's change what he stood on. This is part of the story. So we can kind of give the impression that more of a platform than anything with the curvature. Like so. Cool. And then up here, we'll do, how should it be? I don't want it facing that way. I already got one facing that way, but we'll just do, I don't know, it's going to be like a weird tower. And then we'll do a little dude up here. And so, do a very, very, very basic. Just give it a little bit more life to it. Won't do any scenery or anything like that because it's already small enough, and it was just a bit of fun. Actually, I know, don't know why I do it, but I just like the look of it, and this one can go all the way down here. There we go. Cool. Right. It's a bit of a, hang on. Ooh. Nice. How was that? We're okay with that? So, apologies for this dude. We didn't actually get to talk about in this video because I messed up the video for him. We got a fawn, and we got a sort of Trevor Belmont sort of noir dude. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourselves today, and you all take care, and I will see you next time. But before I forget, because it's been a long time, thank you everyone to all your support and kindness, and the camera's moving. Ugh. And thank you so much to my patrons and everyone that comes and supports the channel, or just comes for a nice chat and a cuppa. Right, until next time, you all take care.